everybody, this is Ogini Supreme here with another tutorial on how to program in Turing. So you can see I'm in a different application. This is called Open Turing. This is a different application. It programs in Turing. The reason why I'm using this is because I believe it's better. It's about 50% faster. It can support 3D graphics. It also has a better user interface. Sometimes it can predict what you want to type. So let's say I want to draw something. If I type draw and then dot, it can predict all of these things like this, and then you can use the arrow keys and then the enter keys to select which one you want. It even gives you an explanation as to what it does, and sometimes it'll give you an example. So if I highlight put, it'll tell me the syntax, it'll give a description, and it will give an example, or maybe multiple examples. So it also shows you where the errors are. You can minimize if scripts. You can minimize loops. It's just better. So anyway, I'm starting this lesson with a problem. So as you can see, there is an error right here. It's saying array subscript is out of range. Now let me explain what this program does. It has an array of 2 values because it's 1, 2, variable yes, which equals 2. So then here, I initialize values for the 2 array values, and then I put them so you can see what they are. And then I'm like, okay, now I'm going to change the value of yes to 3. So now my array should have 3 values. That's wrong. That's not how you change values of arrays. But there is a way. I'm going to show you. So I can get rid of this. I can get rid of this. I can get rid of this. I can make this 2. Now to change this value, I'm going to need to use the keyword flexible. This is called a flexible array. The name of it gives an explanation as to what it is. It's a flexible array, meaning you can change the amount of values it has. So now, there's a way I can change this value to 3 if I want to. I have to use the keyword new, then I type the name of the array, or the flexible array, which is yay, and then I use the number 3, so now I have 3 values. So this is your upper number right here. For all I know, you can't change this number. So this is always 1. But this, you're changing this number to 3. So this would change it to 1. So it'd be an array of 1 value. If you want to add a value, you'd have to make it 1 larger than what it already is. If you want to use a variable to show what the value is, you can have this, but to change it, you would go yes plus 1. So now it works. Now, why would you want to use normal arrays? Well, that's because if you want to have an array that you're not going to change, you would just keep it a standard array. Otherwise, you'd make it flexible. This is good for video games, and this is good for other programs, and this is also good for keeping the program fast, because when you start it up, it's got to take into consideration that there are, like, if for some reason at the end of your program you need that many values, at the beginning it's not going to go, okay, so it needs that many values, so I'm going to let it have that many values. So now let's get into other things you can do with arrays that I didn't mention in my array videos. So say I have a for loop, that's I, and then so I can use 1 to 2 to show these values, or I can use the keywords lower and upper. So lower, and then in bracket my array. So this means the lower value, the lowest index, which is 1, and then upper, which would be the upper index, which for now is 2. So then I could go yay I equals I plus 3, something like that. Then I can do basically the same thing for a put statement. So I can do put yay I like that. And let's say I want to change it to 6 by adding 4. I can do the exact same thing right here, but I can go from 3 since up here it declared the values 1 and 2. So I can use 3, all the way to 6. Yeah. So now, let's see what happens. Oh shoot, I forgot to accidentally put yes. My bad. That's another reason why Open Turing's better. It has the errors right there. So let's see. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It worked. What happens if I make it 40? It works. Thank you guys for watching this tutorial. This is Ogni Supreme logging off.